What up, guys? This is Casey is Raw again, and this is my pickups for the end of the week. I don't think I'm gonna go tomorrow, so that's why I decided to do it today. I have a huge pickup, so I'm glad I did the mid of the week pickups review because there had been another bag of stuff, a box of stuff. But let's start off with the stuff I actually picked up today first. We'll start with the latest one I just picked up. I just went to the flea market. It was actually closed at 6. I walked in there at 6:30. The one dude's like, "Hey, we're closed," but the owner's like, "What are you looking for?" "I just want to look at games." He was like, "All right, that's fine." And he knew me, so he let me look at it real quick. And totally forgot he had these. He had 2 of these games, but it's TI 99 games, and this is TI Extended Basic for $3, so that's cool. And had a couple of these knockoff 2600 controllers, so for $1 each. So I was happy about that. I went to a couple of vintage stock, and that was both of them I struck out on today. We'll put this over here. And then first place I went to was a video game store. I picked up several more Famicom games. We'll start with Road Fighter for the Nintendo Famicom for $6. Derby Stallion for $4. This one's required reading, so unlikely I'll be able to play this one unless there's a patch I can use for the Retron 5. This is some weird Taito golf game. It says playable without reading, so that's cool. And the best one out of the lot of the Famicom games is Choplifter for $6, and I was really happy to pick this up. And yeah, I'm redoing these from the previous video game store, video game hunting. But here's the biggest one I picked up today. It's X-Band for the Sega Genesis in its box, and the box is pretty damn good shape. And this is pretty much like a online gameplay that you get for $8 a month. You get 32 play credits. Now I think this is cross-platform. I'm thinking you can play people not only on the Sega Genesis version, you can play people who has the Super Nintendo version too. And the game store had the Super Nintendo, at least the version, the box. Not sure if they have the X-Band. If they only just have the box, I'll just pick up the box and I'll pick up Super Nintendo X-Band later on. So I was pretty happy to pick that up. I was pretty much tapped out after that. That was like $108 right there. But with $5 for those other things from the flea market, I was pretty happy. So I had a few things came in the mail today from AliExpress. Thought it was pretty cool. This is The Adventure of Samari. Samari the Adventurer. For the Famicom. It's Super Mario in Sonic the Hedgehog world. And you play as pretty much as Sonic, but as Mario. So it's kind of weird, and it's for the Famicom. So I gotta try this one. Oh, nice! Just drop it right on the laptop, and it feels extremely cheap. And this is cool that came from AliExpress. Is for the Mega Drive, Sega Mega Drive. Is the Pringles the game? And I don't think this actually came out. And but if it did, it was gotta be just a European version. Especially it says Mega Drive, and you play pretty much as the logo on the platform kind of thing. The cases are kind of like the artwork is awesome, but the cases are extremely cheap feeling. And then there's the game and its cartridge. You know it's a reproduction when the label comes up. But this would be cool to play. Next one is I thought it was Desert Bus. This is Crazy Bus for the Sega Genesis. I think this never actually came out. But here it is, Crazy Bus. I'm thinking of Desert Bus that was on those two magicians, Penn and Teller on the Sega CD. But case is same way, and this is what I'm talking about. You see the end labels coming off. That's how you really know it's a reproduction game, because that end label is just coming right off. And I did a horrible job replaying it too, but no manual. But there's the game cartridge. And here's what's the coolest one out of this lot is Tetris for the Sega Mega Drive. If you had this, the real deal, this would be at least hundreds of dollars to thousands, maybe tens of thousands of dollars for the real deal. But the front cover is pretty freaking awesome. But you know what's wild? It looks more clear on the TV, on the screen than it does actually on here. On here, it looks blurry as hell. But on the computer screen, it looks a lot more clear. So it's like I have like blurry eye vision on this, but the back end looks horrible. And this is what the cartridge looked like. And the end label, once again, it's coming up, but it's pretty badass. Like I said before, I think this is just a Japan version. I know this right there is Japanese, but I know it only really came out for the Sega Mega Drive in Japan, but it might have came out in Europe, but sure hell didn't came out in America. Oh, let me put it in this one. Well, actually, I'm going to mute. And then, I think Thursday, I went to the game store again, and I picked up another Atari album for $13. Probably the most I ever paid, but it's in good condition. You can put 8 cartridges in there. So I'm happy about that. I have 4 of them already right there. They kind of tuck in the corner. So I'm happy to have another one in the collection. I love the old look on this. I really love this look. And when I walked into the store, they said, "Hey, Casey, we got Famicom and Super Famicom games coming in." I'm like, yes! Because they know I love my Famicom and Super Famicom. And even the disc Famicom games. And I picked up a bunch of Super Famicom games. I have Super Bomberman for the Super Famicom. Nintendo Super Famicom. I got a Disney Mickey Mouse game for the Super Famicom. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's like, hey, for $8, why not? Plus, I had some trade-in value, so I was getting it paid off for the half this lot, so I was happy. Then I got Cosmo Game, the puzzle. And it says playable without reading. So I'm happy about that. For $8. I thought that looked kind of interesting. Sim City for $4. I was happy about that. This does require reading, but I'm like, if I want to play this version, I probably can get a patch, but I got the real thing, so picked up. I assume this is Dodgeball, like Super Dodgeball for $8. They have the River City Ransom characters. It also says reading required. Sorry about the beeping and stuff. That's my phone. I'll wait for that one. Got a baseball game for $4. It kind of has the artwork kind of like as Baseball Stars from Neo Geo, but it's not Neo Geo. It's Namcot. So for $4, okay, I give that a try. And the coolest one for $15 is Super Mario All Stars. So I'm curious how they have this one. If this one's going to show Super Mario 2 as their version as Lost Levels, or they're going to show our version as Super Mario USA. So I'm curious. I got to try this one out. So that is pretty much it. I'm surprised no one's around. Usually I have more people coming in, but that's okay. I'm going to try to play some of these games and put them on, stream them. So I'm going to put some of this stuff away and eat, and I'm probably going to play some PlayStation 4. That's a clip right there. But I'm pretty happy what I got this weekend, or this later past week. So, like I said, I'm not exactly sure if I want to go out tomorrow. I mean, I definitely wanted to today. I got a super late start. I finally got out of the house about like 4:30. Had to drop my mom off at the hospital, and then switch cars and finally got out. So I've been keeping the update with her. So I am going to go eat, relax, and wait for her call. So you guys have a good night. See ya.